Welcome, race fans. Tonight, Top Fuel Racing takes to Iowa Community Swimming Pool, as I call it. We're at Iowa tonight. I think 172 laps is what they're going to be turning here tonight, Jeff. It's going to be, boy, it's going to be a long one, but it'll go quick. These guys are turning some pretty fantastic laps here. We're just hoping it's not a caution fest here tonight because they've had a bad omen about this track, something about this track that they've never really had good races here. I think one time they did, but let's hope and pray they do have another good one here tonight. You got the points to run down through for us there, Jeff?
Sure do. I believe that's Michael Jeans. Is that how you say his last name?
Yeah.
Michael Jeans is in first place in points with 128. Scott Brinson is in second place with 198 points. He is 30 points behind Michael, so that's a huge gap, first and second place. Third place is Mark Walker. He has 195 points. He is 3 points behind Scott. Fourth place is Ernie Ludwig. He has 182 points. He is 13 behind third place, Mark Walker. Fifth place is, I guess that's Nate
Seifker.
Okay, he has 173 points. He's 9 behind Ernie. There is a tie for sixth place between Kevin O'Brien and Mark McFadden. They each have 171 points, and they are 2 points behind Nate. Eighth place in points is Paul Crumry. He has 170 points, so he's only 1 point away from Kevin and Mark. And then ninth place is Travis Browder. He has 155 points. He's 15 back from Paul and Mark. And then rounding out the top 10 is Jake Fox. He has 145 points, and he's 10 points behind Travis.
Yeah, we haven't seen Travis Browder. I don't know what's been up with him lately. He wasn't here last week. He had the points lead here a couple weeks ago, and we didn't see him last week, and he ain't here again this week.
And it shows Travis has dropped sixth place in points since last week's race. So
yeah, I don't know what's going on. I hope everything's okay with him, but yeah, it's been kind of interesting to. Wow, I think we're going to see a lot of guys off the track by the looks of it. We're going to see a lot of guys coming off of turn 4 there. It looks like it's going to be pretty tight. Hey, Joe. Yeah, I like a little bit of football. I'm not a hockey fan or basketball. I can sit down and watch a good baseball game, though. But you mean as far as me playing games as far as that? Yeah, I do like Sniper Elite 4, Project Cars 2. I've got Forza Motorsport 7, the new one that just came out. That's pretty awesome. Love it. World of Warships. Love World of Warships. Although I'm kind of getting away from that a little bit because they've screwed the game up so bad. It's not even fun anymore. All right, well, thanks, Eric Cahill. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know Joe. He's pretty cool. Yep, from OSR. Yeah, I've helped him out a little bit, and yeah, we're pretty good friends. Good. I'm glad he sent you over. That's cool. Well, if you like IndyCar racing, here you go. Boy, this is going to be an interesting one tonight. Short track racing with an IndyCar. Ooh. It is fun. It is exhilarating to go out there and drive by yourself. Throw 15, 18 cars on the track, and now it's a whole different story out there on the track.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, when you're looking at this, from a perspective of putting a stock car beside an Indy car and running around this track, you can watch these guys right now diving into these corners. They're keeping their speeds from the straightaways almost. They're only losing a couple miles per hour.
Yeah.
You can see them there on the straightaways. They were doing 192 miles per hour, and then through the corners, they're only doing 187. So they're losing about 5 to 6 miles per hour.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a stock car, you can do about 140 down the straightaways, and then you drop down to like 120, 119 through those corners.
Oh, yeah. Big difference. Well, I know a lot of guys say, well, they race the Indy cars here in real life, but this isn't real life. This is a sim, okay? This is a sim. And in this sim, there isn't anybody in here as professionals. Those guys that do it in real life are professionals, okay? I mean, they are the best of the best in the whole world that can do that. There isn't anybody in this league or any other iRacing league that's that much of a professional, But they put on a pretty good show. We're in for a good treat here tonight. These guys will do all right, I think. It's just not my preference to run an Indy car at a short track like this. But these guys love it. They love it.
I like it.
Okay, Cahill. Well, appreciate that, man. That's pretty cool. Hey, if you want to make a donation there, hit the sponsor button. That's where I've been telling everybody you can sponsor MaxSpeedTV instead of, giving me a tip in chat. If you're going to make a $5 tip in chat, you might as well hit the sponsor button for $5. Kind of same thing. And that way we can, you'll have kind of benefits of those sponsors. You get your own special emojis. And we need one more sponsor to put up another emoji. So, pretty cool. Yeah, Joe, he puts on a good show. All right, folks, we're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back after that.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we are back, folks. Guys are just now starting to get qualifying underway. Or, from what I understand, it's really tricky coming off a dirt road there, or pit road, dirt road. Coming off a pit road, Scott. That boy, if you get in the throttle just a little too early, boy, it wants to spin there right on the apron. So a lot of these guys are actually taking it right up onto the track.
Yeah, it can. I've raced this track before, and it really is tough in any car, not just an Indy car.
Oh yeah, I know it.
Really,
yeah.
Even the stock cars too. You can really spin out if you're down below that wall down there on the inside. So it's always best to either just turn straight out to the track, or just stay in first gear and just go at a snail's pace until you get the back stretch and pull out, and then you should be fine. But if you've done it while you're down there, or just step on the gas so slightly, cars want to go around.
All right, Gary Bauer with a 17-second flat time. Wow. Look at that. There's going to be some pretty tight times. The guys are saying that the setup feels really good, so I don't know. We'll see.
And if they're running 17-second lap times, this race will go by quick. They don't have too many cautions.
Definitely. Yeah, it could get 3 laps in a minute. It goes quick. That's not counting cautions.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin. Good luck out there, Kevin. Wow, Michael Jeans with a 16.97.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Scott Brinson has a 16.98. So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
These two are fast tonight.
Yep. Well, I guess that's why they're the top 2 in the points, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm. Got a lot of qualifiers, too.
15 out of 19 so far have qualified, so that leaves 4 drivers that have not posted a qualifying time as of yet.
Craig Hawkins coming in 11th. Might only have a couple more guys here. I'm not sure if anybody else is going to go out and turn a time. Chris Walker's sitting on pit road, but I don't think he's taken a time yet, has he?
Chris Walker, yeah, he's sitting 14th place right now.
Oh, look at this thing. Wow, really? I missed that. Boy, thanks there, Matt. Yeah, thank you. All right, coming down to 3.5 minutes left in qualifying. I think everybody's qualified that's going to qualify. I think they might be having a little drivers meeting or something going on right now, but they'll get through that here, and we'll get everybody on the grid here in just a minute, folks. All right. Well, about a minute and a half, and we'll be on to the grid here. Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate that very much. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video there, folks. You could sponsor MaxSpeedTV. You can check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com. Follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. We put all the race stuff up there, and for all the races that we do. I know Charles, he's doing a race tonight, but actually on Facebook. I don't particularly care to do one up on Facebook, but I guess he doesn't mind it. They get a lot of viewers up there, though.
Yeah.
One video, he's had 11,000 views on it. Another one had 20,000 views on it.
Wow.
Yeah, on Facebook. Of course, I don't know how accurate that is, but it's like YouTube. You know, they tell you have X amount of views, and then you go back later, and it's not even close to that. You know, or you check one area and it tells you 250 views, another area says 350. You know, so it's not accurate. I don't know where they get their counts from. But whatever. All right, about coming down to the last few seconds here, and everybody has qualified, so we're about ready to kick this thing off. All right, here we go, gridding them up. All right, Michael Jean starting on the pole with a 16.973. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Scott Brinson will start on the outside of the front row in second. Gary Bauer in third. Matt Hummel starting fourth. Paul Crumry fifth. Mark Walker sixth. Jake Fox seventh. Ernie Ludwig will start eighth. Kevin O'Brien ninth. Lee Bedsel rounds out the top 10. Jeff?
Craig Hawkins will start in 11th place tonight. Bob Riley will start in 12th. Nate, you said it was Seifker?
Yes.
Nate Seifker will start in 13th. Chris Walker in 14th. Steve
Gothier. Yeah, I guess it is Gothier.
Okay. We'll start 15th. Mark Robertson in 16th. Mark McFadden in 17th. Is that Brad Truax?
Yeah.
Brad Truax in 18th. And Matt Burkhart will start 19th. Shotgun on the field.
A couple guys that didn't take qualifying time there, but that's okay. They don't need to.
That's probably maybe for, Brad, Mark, and Matt back there. Might not be a bad idea for them to take qualifying time, especially for Iowa here in these cars tonight. That might actually be a good thing for them.
Yeah. I haven't seen Brad take the grid yet, but...
No, he hasn't.
Neither is Scott Brinson, though. There, Scott finally did. I know Brad had I think he had some internet problems last week that kept him out of the race last week, so I don't know. Maybe he still hasn't got that fixed yet.
He might not, because I'm seeing he is gray on the entry list, so he's not even in the room right now.
Yep. Well, here we go, rolling out. And I think they do 2 pace laps here before they cut them loose, because this is a less than a mile track, and they do that. Hey Jake, how you doing? Oh, so you watched me last night, huh? Did you see me going ballistic at the end of that race? Everybody loved it, man. They had a good time watching me go. Oh man, I was off the hook last night. That was just an unbelievable finish. The best finish I've ever seen of over over 2,000 broadcasts that I've done. That was the best finish ever right there last night. So that can't be topped. I can't imagine it being topped. Well, Jeff, you want to have the honors and get them going first?
Sure.
Yeah, grueling pace speed around here, 50 mile an hour. Ooh.
Yeah.
I think pit road's like 45.
40.
40. Oh, that's.
Yeah. It pace cars in. And there's a green flag. We're underway here at Iowa Speedway for the Top Fuel Racing Series.
Jake Fox might not have made it in either. Oh, boy.
No, he didn't.
Oh,
So
boy.
only 17 cars will start this race.
Matt Hummel looking to the inside of Gary Bauer already. Bauer going to get that run off of turn 4, though, and hold on to it. And that just let Mark Walker and Paul Krummerai get by.
We've got an incident. Mark Robertson's around.
Oh, and Lee Bedsall.
Yeah.
But no caution.
That's
Whoa,
one thing.
boy.
That's one thing that's also something else to note about this track, Rudy. If you're on the front stretch and you get down in that grass down there, on the front stretch, there's nobody behind you, it won't bring out the caution.
Right. Well, they're going to go a lap down already. Mark Robertson just went a lap down. Here comes Mark. Oh, and boy, he just spins it around again right in front of traffic. Lee Bedsall did.
Yeah, it looks like Lee's having some trouble there at the turn 4 exit. Oh,
man.
And he just took it to the pits. He towed.
Man.
Yeah.
Something amiss with that car. I don't know what, but. All right. Gary Bauer 3rd. Mark Walker taking up 4th. Paul Krummerai in 5th. Paul in a new paint job here tonight. Now, I haven't seen him in that one yet. And Brinson looking to the bottom here to take the lead. Trying to get that bonus point out of the way, and he's going to get it. That takes a lot to hold on to that bottom like that. Especially in these Indy cars. Oh, my.
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially even in a stock car, it takes a lot to hold the bottom. But these things, it's even more.
Yeah, you probably the safe place to run is about mid-track and then let it go to the wall here. But I don't know. I'm not racing on them. Michael Jean's coming back to the bottom now to retake that lead from Scott Brinson. I don't know. Scott's had a pretty good run. Scott led that lap.
Yeah. Now, here at this track, the Indy cars don't like the highest lane too much. You want to run the middle lanes here more than anything. And through the very bottom lane down near the apron, you can run it. But the longer you get on the run, the looser the car will get.
Yep. All right, Michael Jean's led that lap, but here comes Scott Brinson right back. He's going to get the lead again. Those two just swapping it back and forth.
Wow, yeah, and here comes Michael again looking to the inside. Man, they just keep playing the crossover move here.
Yep. Well, Jake Fox did enter the race, but he is 9 laps down. Must have been something happened there. Lee's back. He's coming back to pit road. Something he's just not liking right now.
No, not at all.
Mark Robertson a lap down. Boy, it's really early in the race to be doing that. Bob Riley.
Yeah.
Last one on the lead lap, 15th. Kevin O'Brien, our Aussie buddy, up to 9th. Well, not up to 9th. He started 9th. He is in 9th. Right behind Nate Siefker. Siefker picked up 5 positions since the drop of the green flag. Ernie Ludwig. Now, Matt Hummel's dropped a few. He had a moment there coming out of turn 4 earlier, and, man, he really had to get out of the throttle and lost those positions to Mark Walker and Paul Krummerai.
Yeah.
Well, Michael Jeans has got clear of Scott Brinson, and he's pulling away. I wonder how much does the draft work here, Jeff? You know more about these cars on a short track like this. How much is that draft worth to these guys?
Oh, it's fairly decent, a fairly amount. Any oval track that these cars they will have a draft behind them that can help them close up to the car. But also, the other thing to these cars that are the track, they have aero push. Once you get that draft and get closer to that car, it'll make the car feel tighter.
Okay. That's good to know, because I really don't know that much about these cars. I mean, I really don't like to drive them. I don't know. They got too much grip for me. You can just about flat foot them anywhere. And
you can, yeah. That's what I like. These cars, they have the right amount of grip. They turn on a dime. They just turn when you want them to. and it feels just so great to just keep it full throttle and have the car turn when you want it to. But the only thing that, a lot of drivers don't really relate to in these cars is that aero push.
Yep.
Once you get in a groove and once you get going, and then when you get behind in dirty air or get around other cars and get that aero push, it just upsets your car so much it ends your night by getting you in the wall.
Yeah. Wow, these guys are really getting after it up here now.
They are.
Wow, look at this. What is that? 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th? Oh, my. They're right into it here. 8th. And that's soon to be 9th place is soon to be right up on him too. Ernie Ludwig, he's not far behind him. And he's got Steve Gauthier right behind him. And he's looking to pass up Ernie. So we are seeing a little bit of passing back in the field. I think the guys are getting a little bit better feel for the car and the track right now. Tires are warmed up. They're getting grippy. Brinson pulling away from Mark Walker. Still trying to chase down Michael Jeans, though. Michael's out there in that clean air. That's got to feel really good to Michael Jeans right now.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it is.
That clean air. He's not in any dirty air. He's no aero push around him or anything. It's all him as a driver to make sure that thing stays in the lane it needs to do to keep him out ahead.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, these guys are, man, they're hauling the mail around here, I'm telling you. You look at the speeds down the backstretch here, 187 going into turn 3. That's pretty wild. Let's see what the front stretch holds here. They're already up to 190, about 190 on the front stretch. Wow. That's moving.
That is moving, yeah. As I said, these cars here, compare them to in a stock car. When you're running a stock car around here, you can only get up to about 150 on the straightaways, and then when you're diving into the corners, you're down about 125 to 118 miles an hour. In Indy cars, especially here at Iowa, that doesn't matter. You can keep these cars flat foot through the corners almost. You got to let up a little bit when you're entering, but other than that, you can keep them flat to the floor, and they'll stay around 180 miles an hour.
Well, Nate Seifker, he coming up on Paul Crumrye, trying to get by him. He's come from 13th and just went into 6th.
Wow.
Seifker on the move. Yes, he is. Well, Gauthier now coming up on Crumrye. He's come from 15th to 8th. So another big mover.
Yes, sir.
Very good. More guys back here. Mark McFadden, Chris Walker now in 12th, Craig Hawkins 13th. And then we got a couple of other ones here. Matt Burkhardt in 14th and Bob Riley 15th. That's the last one on the lead lap. And Lee Benzel's back out on the track. Yeah, maybe got to figure it out now.
Hopefully he did.
He just really had some problems. They were getting going. He was really getting loose coming out of 4. I don't know if he had maybe the wrong wheel setting or I don't know. I don't know what it was. That's a question we'll have to ask Lee maybe if we get a chance to talk to him.
Yeah.
What was going on. But he's 10 laps down. That's going to be difficult to make up. It can be done, but the way these guys are right now, and I don't want to jinx them, knock on wood, they're actually having a pretty good green flag run here.
They are.
Well, Michael Jeans trying to extend that point lead out now. He's got a 30-point lead over Scott Brinson in second. And right now, he's got the most laps led with 29. Scott only led 3. But you got to lead the last one, right?
Exactly. That's the one that counts.
It's the only one that counts.
Yep.
You could lead them all but the last one. But, as long as you get that last one, you're good to go.
That would just be devastating to a driver, I think, if he led every single lap in the race except the last one.
I've seen it.
Yep.
SRA. Hey, Mrs. Brinson, how you doing? Hello there in East Tennessee, Mrs. Brinson. Scott's running in second right now. He did get the lead 3 laps. So he got bonus points out of the way. But, boy, he's in a 30-point hole. I know it's early in the season, but, boy, 30 points already behind Michael Jean. Chase Hudson, I don't know, he hasn't been around. They changed his work hours, so he hasn't been around. He said he's going to try to come race when he can, but we haven't seen him in, gosh, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks now. Hey, Mark Walker coming up on Chris, or Scott Brinson. Chris. I got the Walkers confused there. He's having a great run here. Coming from 6th, now looking to the inside. Maybe if Scott Brinson going into turn 1 may have Scott. I don't know. Scott's there. Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that was close.
I couldn't tell if there was contact there or not, but it sure looked like there was.
Yeah, I don't know, but they both backed out of it.
Yeah, they did. That was the best thing for them to do. That was great that both of them did back out of that, because if they didn't, it could have turned out worse than what it did.
Woof. Good driving. Uh-oh. Scott blinking. Boy, he just blinked big time right there.
Looks fine now, though.
Yep. Gary Bauer still running in 4th place. They don't have any stage races here. Not every league runs stage races there, Jake. Yeah, they don't have any here. It's just flat out all the way. I don't know what the pit window is. Do you know what the pit window might be, Jeff?
It's been a while since I've run an IndyCar here at Iowa. I want to say it's around probably
70.
lap 50 to 60.
60, okay. I was going to say 70.
I do see that Scott does have it on a 73% fuel limit. So they're only running 73% fuel load here. They do have it knocked down a little bit from 100.
Oh, okay. Well, then we might be thinking about maybe like around 50 or, well,
they could be 50 due for a pit stop here shortly.
Yeah, 50 to 60. Yeah, we might see some green flag pit stops here coming up. Mark Robertson's still plugging away, 1 lap down. First car lap down. He would be the way by if a caution came out. Bob Riley went a lap down, so he'd made his pit stop.
Yeah, Bob Riley on pit road right now.
Yeah, now I know they do have 1 reset, 1 gimme, in case something happens out there. 1 reset. So you got to use that sparingly, very sparingly. And look at Mark Walker coming up on Michael Jean's. Holy smokes. Wow. Oh, we got a caution. You got to be kidding me. Who was it?
Kevin O'Brien.
Oh, my. Let's see. See what happened here. Might have been a single car spin. He was running really well here. All right, come. Oh, boy. Close contact there. And it might have been somebody. Yes, somebody got into the back of him right there. That was, who was that?
I believe that was
Steve Gauthier got into the back of him there coming out of turn 4. Yep, just, I mean, it doesn't take much. You know, these guys are running on the edge as it is. And, boy, just actually a little bit of net code there, but not much. I've seen a whole lot worse. I've seen them when they were 4, 5, 6 foot apart, and it was still net code.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, that brings out the first caution of the race. So they're all coming to pit road.
Yep. Michael Jeans will bring them all down.
Kevin O'Brien going to stay out there to lead his, he usually likes to lead 1 lap.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get to because Matt Burkhart stayed out here. Or he might be a lap down.
Yeah, he is. Kevin O'Brien's the leader. I don't know. He might not. he doesn't like to pit when the other guy's pitting, and I sometimes I can't blame a guy for that. You know,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, he's going to come in, so that'll give the lead back up to I'm not sure who's going to grab the lead there. Michael Jeans, I guess. Michael
I was
Jeans.
gonna say, who's that in front of Michael? I think it was
Chris Walker, but he come in.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's talk to. I wanted to talk to Lee Bedsel, so let me grab him real quick here. Lee Bedsel, you got a copy?
Yes.
Lee, what happened at the beginning there, brother? Boy, oh boy, that was really. I mean, to get you that many laps down, what happened?
She just come around on me. I ain't sure if somebody gave me a little love tap, neck coat, or she just come around that easy, and then I was just skittish because tires were hot. And
yeah.
so I just took it easy for a minute, made sure nothing weird was going on. But I think we're up to speed now and just see how the luck plays out.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. that kind of scared the heck out of us because we seen, that was early in the race and no caution, so it wasn't like you could catch back up to the field. Now, have you had to use your reset, or have you saved in that?
No, I didn't have no damage. I still got my reset, so I'm good there.
Good.
I saw somebody behind me, though, that was spun, and they was off in there by pit entrance, and I went off in the grass, and I just come up on the track, didn't cause that caution,
Yeah, that was Mark Robertson. Yeah, and he's okay. He's back on the lead lap now. He was a lap down, too, so. But, all right, well, wow, that was a tough break. Hey, remember, cancer sucks.
Always, brother. Thanks for everything you do, Rudy. You guys have a good show tonight.
Yes, sir. Good luck out there, Lee.
Thanks, Rudy. Have a good one.
Yeah. I don't know where the heck I drug him from. Did you get him?
No, I didn't.
I guess that's where he was. I don't know. Well, Michael Jean's back in the lead. Waiting for the lights to go out here. Robert Riley staying out. He's going to get one of his laps back. He had just pitted just not long before that, just a couple of laps, so he'll be all right, but he'll get one of his laps back. He'll be back 2 laps down now. Right now we've got 13 cars. No, we're going to make that 12 because Craig Hawkins is still sitting on pit road. Not sure what's going on with his car.
Yeah.
He's still sitting there. So that'll put Mark Robertson last car lap down. Or last car on the lead lap, excuse me. Or is that going to be Kevin O'Brien because he come to pit road? Wow. Keep changing it up here. All right, they're doubled up. Hey, Michael, do you have to sign in to iRacing to race in a series? Well, yeah, you have to sign in. Yep, you have to have an account there and be a member. Here we go, pace cars in. Green, green, green.
Green, green, green.
Good jump there by Michael Jeans.
Yeah, that was a good restart for him here.
And you see who's come up through the field here. Nate Seifker. Here he is running in 4th right behind Gary Bauer. And I don't think it's going to be long. He's going to be looking to try to get by Gary.
Might be. Yeah.
Boy, Nate stretching, or Michael Jean stretching that lead out already, man. Already out over a half a second.
Yeah, look at this. And he started greatly. He started on the pole.
Yep.
He's, been up front all night long battling with Scott and these guys. And I've seen this, coming from his perspective here. The last couple times those green flag runs, he was only a half a second ahead of Scott. And that's what he is right now. So Scott's keeping a close rein on him. He's not letting him get too far out, but
that's good. Gauthier now in 5th place, coming from 15th. Matt Hummel drove around the outside of Paul Crumry and went back into 6th, and now he's looking he's looking underneath Steve Gauthier.
Wow.
There's one on the move. He's trying to get back up where he started, at least, Yeah,
we got Robert Riley slow on the racetrack here. It looks like he's coming into pit road.
I wonder. The car looks kind of messed up there. Looks like it's kind of going a little.
Wing.
Yeah, it's kind of going cattywampus down the road too. So whatever that is,
Haven't heard
cattywampus.
that expression from a while.
Yeah. Well, Brinson hanging on there.
Yeah. He's reeled back in here. He was a half a second back. Now he's only 0.2 back and closing in.
Well, you know what I'd like to see is it well, it's kind of a, not really a long story, but it's kind of a cool story. Scott was racing in an official race one time, and he sent me the replay. Okay, zipped it up and he sent it to me. He wanted me to do a video of this race that he had with another guy. Now, they were racing. Oh, there was one right on the track. Craig Hawkins spun on the track. Let's go see what happened.
Oh, man.
We'll get back to that story.
Stretch, true. That was in the front stretch, too, so I don't know really what happened there. That was weird.
We're about to find out here in just a minute. He's down the back stretch into turn 3. And coming out, looks like, oh, he got put in, no, not really put into the wall, but he kind of scared him a little bit there of, I don't know who that was.
Chris Walker.
Yeah, Chris Walker. Well, he's going to have damage now, so he'll be sitting on pit road for a little while, unless he's got a reset.
Yeah.
You know, he had to tow, so. But anyhow, Scott sent me this replay, okay, and he wanted me to record it and show, and it wasn't a race for the win, but it was a race for second. Him and another guy. Oh my God, it was so amazing. And Scott, he said, man, they both commented to each other how exhausted they were at the end of that, because they raced like that for like 10 laps, you know.
Wow.
With the Indy cars at Pocono.
Oh, wow.
And I recorded, you know, the replay and of them racing in a bunch of different angles, you know. And oh man, it was so cool though. They raced their butts off. I'll tell you what, they did an excellent job. Scott is excellent in these cars. I'll tell you, he is excellent. I got to say that, man. He's pretty doggone good. Yeah, this should be the second caution of the race. Yeah, second caution, and we had that first long green flag run there. I think it was about 48 laps or something. We went green, and
yeah, it was the first 48 laps, and then we had the first caution, and now we went about 9 to 8 laps here and had a second caution.
Yeah, and Michael Jeans has led 57 laps. Make that 58. 58 laps he's led right now. So he's on a mission here to try to lead the most laps and get the most bonus points to keep that 30-point advantage he's got over Scott right now in the points. He's really working hard at it.
Yeah.
Now Scott would love nothing more than to at least beat him today for one, but also get more bonus points. He wants to lead the most laps too. So I'm kind of thinking that we haven't seen everything out of Scott yet. I think he might be just kind of saving a little bit. But you know, Michael's on cruise mode out there in that clean air.
Yeah.
Well, we should be getting the one to go, I think. Getting ready to get lined up here. Get the rough paint car or pace car out there tonight. Those are pretty fun to drive. And they sound awesome. Oh man, I love the way them cars sound.
Yeah.
I think that's the way the Gen 6 cars should sound. They just sound that mean. Oh man, they sound mean.
I think the Gen 6 cars should sound like what the Cadillac car sounds like to me. That car sounds mean too.
Yeah, it does. Yep. Yeah, but it's got that really low rumble, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does sound pretty good. I gotta admit, I love the way that Cadillac sounds. Sounds cool when you're in it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
These just sound like a glorified bumblebee. Big bumblebee. Well, let's ride on board here with Scott. Get them going, Jeff. We'll ride on board here with Scott for a minute.
10-4.
Mr. Steady Eddie right here. My old buddy Scott Brinson. I can say emphasis on old too. He is.
All right. Pace car's in. There's a green flag back underway here at Iowa. And wow, another good restart from Michael Jeans here.
Yep. Yeah, Scott is 40 now, so I guess I could probably put him in if we could emphasize that old on it. Well, Matt Hummel took over second from Scott Brinson. Boy, Scott was almost asleep at the wheel on that one.
Yeah, he was.
Good night. And Nate Siefker up to fourth. I'll tell you what, Nate Siefker and Steve Gauthier, those two, coming from the back of the field,
Yeah.
showing some heavy muscle here tonight. Man, Siefker looking, he keeps looking like he wants to get by Brinson, I think, right now, but yeah, that's pretty cool, Tango. He said he had, just from running 50 laps at Charlotte, he had hand cramps for 3 days. Matt Hummel to the lead for the first time today.
Wow.
And Gene's coming back. Oh, we got a caution. Uh-oh, I don't know. Lee Bedsel again? No way.
Oh, this time it was contact from another car.
Uh-oh. Well, we're going to go check this out. Well, he got a little squirrely coming out of the turn there. And let's see what's going to happen right here. I think this is about where it happened. Yeah, somebody's coming up on him here. The number 27, Gary Bauer. Let's
I
see.
believe that's who it was.
Yeah, let's see what happened. Might have been a little tail contact here. I'm not sure. Nope. He got into the 36 there of Mark Walker. Just a slight tap in the corner. I don't know. That might have slowed him up a little bit. Yeah, and then Gary Bauer kind of finished it off. He got into the back of him because Lee backed off a little bit there after that contact with Mark Walker. So, well, Lee's day is going to be toast, I think.
Hey, he still had his quick fix.
Oh, that's right.
Out here.
That's right. Oh, great. Yes. I hate to see when Lee gets wrecked out, man. He's a hard racer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's great. That made my day. Well, we had a few guys that did come to pit road. Scott Brinson and Mark Robertson come to pit road. Brinson's still sitting there. Uh-oh. I smell speeding penalty.
Could be.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, that's a long wait when you're sitting on pit road.
Yeah.
Well, he's away, but yeah, I'll bet you there was a speeding penalty there. Boy, he's going to have a long road to hoe now.
Yep.
Well, real quick here, let's grab Chris Walker. Let's talk to Chris Walker real quick.
Alrighty.
You want to talk to him? Go ahead.
Chris Walker, you got a copy.
Yes, I got a copy.
Hey, man, tell us about that amazing run you're having out tonight, coming all the way from 14th up to the top 3 right now. We had the first 48 laps caution-free, but now we've kind of gotten a little stint here where we've got some cautions falling now. So tell us about your run out there.
Well, I got a bad qualifying time to start off with, and then ended up tapping the wall, so I had to come in for some early repairs. And the car wasn't working out for me so well, but now it seems to be working good after my off-scheduled pit stop, and I think I'm good to go.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, tell us what you think the best line is to run here at Iowa in these Indy cars, as the race has already been 70 laps in here. Do you think the track needs to you feel the cars are on the high side better or the low side?
It depends. I think towards the beginning of the stint that the cars like the low side, and then towards the end of the run, it seems to want to slide up a little bit, and you can stay in the second groove. But we're not all the way up to the top yet.
Gotcha. All right, Chris. Well, thanks for talking with us, and good luck in the rest of the race. And I hope we'll talk to you later on.
Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it.
And Chris is
I forgot where he was.
Yeah, Chris is the one that runs the Oculus Rift, I believe. I believe he runs the Oculus Rift. So, well, one racer out. Actually, too early. Brad Truax didn't start, but Craig Hawkins takes his car behind the wall. Jake Fox is back out there on the track, but he is 58 laps down. That's a long ways to go to try to get back to the front. And Michael Jeans has led 69 laps on this race so far. Wow. Yeah, Chris is the one that runs the Oculus Rift, right?
I have no idea.
I get them two confused. Him and Mark, I get them. One of them runs the Oculus Rift. I don't know which one. Don't matter. One of them does.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah. Michael Jeans is in chat. He's typing while he's driving on the... Hey, Michael, that's illegal, dude. All right, base car's in. Green, green, green. They're back underway. I know he's listening. Yeah. You can't do that. Seifker to second.
Wow.
I'm telling you, that guy, he's on a rail here tonight.
Literally. And this caution helped out Mark McFadden. Mark McFadden's up to 4th right now.
Oh, very good. Yes, that was a big move for him. Coming from 17th, you betcha.
And I see he's in a Tom Petty tribute car tonight.
Oh, cool. Well, Scott did name the race after Tom Petty, the Tom Petty Classic.
Yep.
So let me get down here a little closer so we can check this out. We got to check this bad boy out. Oh, yeah. Rest in peace. Free falling. Oh, that is awesome. Nice paint job, Mark McFadden. Oh, wow. I wonder if he put anything on the back. Let's go back here and check it out. I won't back down. Yes, sir. On the back of the spoiler, folks. Hey, let me get down here where we can see a little bit better. Nice looking car. Oh, man, I'm telling you what. What a musician that we lost right there. Look at that, folks. I won't back down. That's pretty awesome. Whoop. Whoa. Sorry about that. Yeah. Went a little too far there. And he's going to get past up. Wow, that was close. On the outside, Matt Hummel just about hit him. Mark Robertson going to get by on the outside. You remember, Mark was the one that spun there earlier with Lee Bedsel.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, and he got a lap down, and here he is, man, right up here bidding for a win in 6th place. Great run.
Yeah, he's really battling it out right now.
Yep, Gary Bauer around the outside of Mark McFadden. Mark way up the hill. That opens the bottom for Scott Brinson.
Yeah.
Scott on the move back to the front. Whew. Man, I'm telling you.
Yeah, man, Mark McFadden must not be liking the handling of his race car right now, because he restarted this caution in 4th, and now he's back in 9th.
Yep. Matt Burkhart. He's in a good run back here with Paul Crumry and Kevin O'Brien. Ernie Ludwig, last one on the lead lap. Then we got Mark Walker in 14th, Bob Riley 15th. And Lee Bedsel now in 16th. Got a brand new car. Hopefully he keeps that one in one piece this time. Siefker right on Michael Jeans' tail. Oh my word. Look at this.
Wow. Uh-huh.
Oh. I'm telling you, Siefker wants this win.
He does.
If you notice, Michael Jeans has kind of changed his line a little bit there. He's trying to make sure that he does maintain a good line around here and protect that position. Not giving Siefker the line by any means.
Exactly.
That's some good racing going on between those two right now. Well, you know what? We haven't done a crank it up. Let's do a crank it up. And yes, sir. Boy, it's still a good lead up here. Gene's kind of stretching that lead out a little bit now over Nate Siefker. He's got about a 0.4 of a second lead over him. Brinson back up to 7th.
Yeah, he's trying to get back up to the front, but he's having a little bit of trouble working through traffic right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, he come up on Steve Gauthier now. Steve is probably not going. He's probably going to give him a little bit of a tough time there getting by, I'm sure. I don't think he's going to just let him by, but and here goes Steve to the bottom. He's going to pass up Matt Hummel, and he does it in style right there, man. That was a classic move. Here comes Brinson. Ooh, a little wash up right there. Almost got into him. Man, he's seen that. He had to back off a little. You get that dreaded arrow push off that car, and man, that'll put you right into him.
Yeah.
Now he's just got to battle. Just take his time. Be patient here. Yeah, still got a lot of laps to go. We got over 72 laps to go. So, what, 75?
Yeah.
A lot of race to go yet. Nate Siefker half a second off the leader. And Michael Jeans has officially clinched the most laps led tonight. Nobody can top that. He's got 93 at the line.
Wow. He's just a dominating performance car out here tonight.
Yes, he is, man. That car is hooked up. They'd be checking that car out for maybe a little stickum on the tires or something. A couple extra pounds maybe, or he's got a rear spoiler fix or something there for a little more downforce or something. Boy, he's hooked up.
He took one too many pieces of wicker out of the rear wing there.
Something, yep. Chris Walker is running the Oculus Rift. Michael Lawler confirmed that in chat, so thank you, Michael. Yeah, he does run the Oculus Rift. They say that's pretty amazing to get right in the cockpit. It feels like you're like real. It feels real. You turn your head, you see around you, you see things that you don't normally see.
Oh yeah, when you're sitting there with that VR headset on.
Yeah.
When you turn your head, the head in iRacing turns. So, and it gives you more view. You can actually, if you look down, you can actually see your legs sitting in the cockpit. You can see the gas pedals in some cars. Yeah, you can look pretty far left as far as your head will turn. You can look almost 90-degree angles to the sides.
Oh my.
So, yeah.
And Brinson got around Matt Hummel, now goes into 6th. And actually has pulled away from Matt. I think Matt may have he must have got a little tight there or something. And coming up on Mark Robertson is Kevin O'Brien. Makes a move around Mark. Yeah. He's working his way back to the front. They're going to have to make one more pit stop here, I do believe. And they probably got it mapped out, I'm going to say probably 50 or 60 to go. They'll probably see them come down and make their last pit stop. Matt Burkhart in 11th, coming from 19th. Dead last on the field. Here he is running in 11th.
Yeah.
Good job. He loves these cars, too. He's one of Scott's buddies there, and he loves these cars, man. He just runs them good. Crumry in 12th, Ernie Ludwig in 13th, and he's got the leaders not too awful far behind him. Jeans is coming up on him pretty quick here. And we got some cars coming into pit road. Oh, the leader's coming in. Michael Jeans giving the lead up to Nate Siefker. Let's see, this is going to be 60, what is that, 64?
63.
It's about 63 laps to go. I don't know if he can make it 60.
Okay, let's calculate here.
Uh-oh. What the heck, my phone trying to figure out a calculation. No. All right, 4 tire stop. Gary Bauer coming off pit road. Gary is going to be a couple of laps down. Siefker still out there turning laps, collecting bonus points. I don't think it'll be too long we'll see him come to pit road, because now that Jeans has got those new tires, he'll run them down real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Walker second. Gauthier in third. And Brinson fourth. And here he comes right now. Here comes Michael Jeans. He just passed up Scott Brinson.
Uh-huh.
Coming up on third place, Steve Gauthier. He'll do away with him pretty quick here. Those new tires are really paying off right now. But once they get new tires, then the whole story will change.
Yes, sir.
All right, he gets by third place, Stephen Gauthier. Now let's see if he can get up here to Chris Walker. Chris Walker just ahead of him here, about a turn ahead of him. And Ernie Ludwig just ahead of the leader. He wants to stay on the lead lap. He's hoping Nate Siefker comes to pit road soon. He'd really like to stay on that lead lap. Wow. A little bit of dicing going on right here right now. Coming up on some lap traffic. Oh, wow. That car got really tight right there. He had to back completely out of that and blinked out too. Wow. He's having a blinking problem right now. Stephen Gauthier in second place. Scott Brinson third. These guys all need to pit one more time. Chris Walker coming to pit road.
And Nate Siefker on pit road as well.
Yes, sir.
Here.
All right, they gave it up to Steve Gauthier. He collects his bonus point. Cha-ching! Get somebody else coming in. Let's see. Where's that? Paul Crummery coming down pit road. Making his final pit stop.
Mark McFadden coming down pit road now.
Yes, sir. Bringing the Tom Petty car down pit road.
Yep, Mark Robertson's coming into pit road.
Yep, a lot of guys making their final pit stop now, so I don't think it's going to be long here. Gauthier should be coming in, him and Brinson. Kevin O'Brien third place now, 2.2 seconds back. He'll have to come in. Matt Burkhart just passed up Matt Hummel. Matt Hummel coming down pit road, making his final pit stop. So things are turning around here. Michael Jeans just passed up Gary Bauer. And he's still trying to chase down the leader. Scott Brinson is the leader right now. Nate Siefker just got by him. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Who was it? Let's see.
Matt Burkhart.
Oh, no. Oh, it looked like he almost was thinking about coming to pit road.
He spun out trying
yes,
to get in.
He did. Oh, my. He was coming in a little too hot right there. Well, this is good for Scott Brinson because guess what? There's only 3 cars on the lead lap.
Yeah, and this hurts Michael Jeans. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Because he's not the first car one lap down.
I know it. Yep.
But
well,
these 3 ahead of him here still have to pit, so I'm pretty sure that he'll get his lap back behind the pace car. Unless he does come down pit road. I don't understand if he would or not.
I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it. So, yeah, the 3 that need to come in, Scott Brinson, Kevin O'Brien, and Matt Burkhart. He's coming in as well. Looks like he's having some problems or something there. He was coming in awful slow. But let's see what these guys do here. I'm sure it's going to be a 4-tire change. That's going to let a lot of guys back on the lead lap. All right, these guys are away. Well, you know what? That did somehow here got Michael Jeans right back up to 3rd.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened, but I guess because everybody that pitted or something, or he got the wave by, or I don't know how the heck that worked. But good. He's led 101 laps, you know. There probably ain't a driver out there that deserves this win better than him, but Scott's telling him, it's my win right here. He's gonna march and see. He's gonna take off, and he's gonna just leave them guys. He's gonna be out in clean air now.
Yeah, Michael Jeans coming to pit road.
Well, let's
later.
Scott Brinson, you got a copy.
Rudy Cummings, how we doing, buddy?
Good. Hey, your mom's in chat, and she's having a heck of a good time, Bo. I'll tell you what, we're watching this race, and boy, the caution come out just at a perfect time for you. You know, that was
telling me, man.
Man, I bet you were thinking yes. You know, but the bad thing is Michael Jeans now he's back on the lead lap. Ooh,
Yeah,
I don't know.
he was going to get past me either way.
Yep.
And the way it was going to work out is I was going to be able to go the rest of the way on fuel. Actually, when the caution come out there, I had 0.37 gallons left in the car. So I was pitting there that next time around.
Wow.
But, yeah, couldn't have been any more timely, man. That caution, man. I slipped him a little money earlier, and he helped me out tonight. So he looked out for me at the right time. Boy, he saw that opportunity. He threw that yellow, and man, now I'm gonna have to do my part. Now he did his part. Now I got to do my part.
That's right. All right. Well, how's the track feeling out there right now? I mean, it's got rubbered up a little bit. Has it changed from the high side, low side? What's going on?
Well, as the tires wear down, it definitely starts to create a big push, and I was impressed earlier. Mark Walker, man, he looked like the fastest car in this race. Somehow he was conserving the tires really, really well, and he ran me and Michael down on that first stint. And I've been trying to find his secret, and I thought I was, and it seemed like if you run the higher line there, that it helps out a little bit as far as the long run. But as the tires fall off, man, it's definitely gonna be able to use the aero to the advantage. So that's why I said, man, now I'm in the catbird seat. I got to do my part.
Yes, sir. You better not fail.
Well, hey, I can only go out here and run laps and see what happens. So.
Yeah, I know it. Well, I was telling the story while you guys were racing or under caution there for a bit about that video I made for you, that race, that official race you raced that guy at Pocono, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome, man. That was amazing. All right, well, good luck. Good luck out there, Scott. Huh?
Thanks, man. Well, I got a second. I want to say hi to my mom, Brittany, Hayden, Faith, and I want to give my shout out who's running second here, or my teammate here who's running second. A shout out, Mr. Kevin O'Brien. So.
Yes, very good. He's running excellent today.
Yes, he has.
All right.
Rudy.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. So now Jeans is back in fourth, but they've got some pace or some lap cars in between them.
Yeah. Interesting.
I don't know how this is going to work. We're going to find out. Get them going, Jeff.
Pace cars in. And there's a green flag. We're back underway here at Iowa Speedway. And wow, what a good restart, both by Scott and Kevin.
Yeah, they just restarted right together, didn't they?
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, we got a caution. Chris Walker. Oh, no. Let's go see what happened. Oh, no. I don't know if there was contact. We're going to find out here. This was right on the restart, too.
Oh, I see Mark McFadden down there on the apron. I think he might have got into that, too.
Okay, Matt Hummel come to pit road. I'm not sure what happened there, but... Okay, Chris Walker. I'm riding along with Chris here. Oh, he caught the apron. Oh, got down there a little. Oh, and he got into Nate Siefker.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Well, Siefker's going to get damaged now, so if he's got a reset, he better use it. And I hope Chris Walker's got one, too. Well, this is just saving them fuel right now, too. You know, you got to think about that and making sure that they're guaranteed to make it to the end, saving them tires as well.
Yeah.
This is caution number 5. Yeah, I don't think we'll see anybody of these leaders. You know, track position is going to mean a lot out here right now, and I don't think we're going to see any of these leaders come to pit road.
No, not at all.
Jeans is back here mired behind a couple of lap cars. I'm still trying to figure out why the lap cars are there, but because they shouldn't they have to go to the back? No, I guess not.
That they do in IndyCar rules, but they wait until the final 10 laps. So if there's a caution that happens within the final 10 laps, then all the lap down cars will go to the back of the field.
Oh.
But during any laps before that, they will stay wherever they were when the caution came out.
Oh, okay. Wondered how that worked. I guess I learn something every day, you know. I mean, wow. I didn't know how that worked.
Yeah, because I run it the same way. When we run Indy cars, I run them the same way that Scott's running right here. They do single file restarts. That's how IndyCar really does it. So, and I've noticed a lot of other leagues on iRacing do the same, you know, try to tend to run the Indy cars the same way. You don't get lucky dogs in Indy cars either. You have to be in front of the leader behind the pace car with 1 to go on the restart in order to get a lap back. Yeah, and wherever the lap down cars are, if there's a leader in front of them, then they'll just stay in that position wherever, and that means if there's a lead lap car behind them, they got to work around them to get back up to the lead lap cars in front of those lap down cars, unless it's the final 10 laps. If it's the final 10 laps of the race and a caution happens in between that time frame, then yes, then the lap down cars get moved to the back of the field.
Well, they do have the way-bys here, though.
Do they?
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure he does the iRacing, you know, the 1 to go way-bys. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought he did, though, because I know they've gotten laps back before.
Yeah. Maybe he does have lucky dogs on.
Yeah, I think he does.
Yeah.
Well, anyhow, right now we've only got 7 cars on the lead lap.
Yeah. And I noticed he does do double file restarts too, which I have. Yeah, an Indy car does single file.
Yep.
So.
All right, Matt Burkert, last one on the lead lap. He's in 7th place. Well, I don't know. Him and Mark Robertson going to be somewhere back there side by side. Ernie Ludwig, the first car lap down, in 8th place. Mark McFadden 9th, and Gary Bauer rounds out the top 10. We've only lost 2 drivers. That's pretty good. Jake Fox and Craig Hawkins out of the race, so we still have 16 drivers, and we should get the win to go right here.
Yeah, because they are doubling up here, so.
Yep, lights are off.
Lights are out.
There we go. Well, Michael Jeans is going to be restarting right behind Scott Brinson. Oh boy.
I'll tell you right now, what I'm looking for in this restart, Michael's going to put pressure on Scott, I tell you right now. I'm pretty sure to get back up to the front.
Yeah, he's going to try to take that air off him, but he's going to have to be very careful too, because it affects his car probably more so. When you go down underneath somebody like that, oh boy, it really makes you look, tight in the corners. Get a lot of aero push. So they're going to have to be very careful, and I'm sure Scott's going to race the dickens out of them, so they're going to race the heck out of each other. And right now, the points really wouldn't change much, because Michael's got the most laps led, and if Michael finishes in 2nd or 3rd, the points are really not going to change much. Here we go. Green. Back to green. And we still got these 2 fast guys up here, Steve Gauthier and Nate Siefker. And we just got
one hard in the wall.
Oh man, that was Lee Bedsel again. What the heck? Let's go see what happened here. Boy, he is not having a good night here tonight.
No, he isn't.
He just got that car fixed up. Oh.
His night's done now because his quick fix is gone and that car is destroyed. Oh no.
Well, let's see what happened here. They're coming around. Make sure there wasn't any contact or anything. Oh, he caught that yellow line again. Oh, man, these guys have got to stay away from that yellow line. Good Lord.
Go back and watch that in slow motion. Wow, that looked nuts. It looked like he just barely clipped that, and then it looked like he just shot up the racetrack.
Yep. Yeah, just right turn, Clyde. Just unloaded that car.
Wow. Yeah, it did.
Golly, man.
He barely touched the apron, and it just turned his car like a missile straight for that wall.
Caution number 6.
Man, that sucks, though. He's had tough break tonight like this, Wow.
I'm telling you. Yeah. There they go. They just went away by right there. Ernie Ludwig just got by. So he'll be back on the lead lap.
That, so my apologies, folks. He does give the free pass here, but the real IndyCar series doesn't do that. So.
Yeah.
But it does look like the lap down cars are staying up with the leaders. That looks like that's the only different thing that is happening. So.
Yeah. Well, Michael Jeans did get around Kevin O'Brien, so that now Michael's going to be starting on the outside, I believe, of Scott Brinson.
Yes. I think this will be a very interesting restart between these two here.
Well, the laps are winding down.
Yes, they are.
Of course, Michael Jeans is out there. He's got his foot to the floor in first gear trying to burn off as much fuel as he can. The lighter that car is, the faster it is.
Oh, yeah. He's right there saying, tricks of me trade, because he's just, sitting there burning it off like that. That's something, that you can do in an Indy car, to get a little bit more speed on those restarts. If you know you've got excess fuel and you got a little bit more than what you really need to get to the end, burn a little bit of it off so it lightens the car up a little bit.
Yes, sir. Well, folks, don't forget to give us a thumbs up there. Please do subscribe if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV. Hit that subscribe button. You can sponsor MaxSpeedTV or leave us a tip in the super chat there just below the chat window. Don't be afraid to hit that button there and leave us a tip. Or be a sponsor of MaxSpeedTV. You get special emojis and, yeah, part of the MaxSpeedTV family. Well, 7 cars back on the lead lap. Poor Lee. That has done his day in. He is done for the day. Man, I feel so bad for him.
Yeah. He's just had a rough night in these cars tonight here at Iowa.
Sure did. Well, get them going here, Jeff.
Will do.
And whenever they get the one to go and we get ready to go.
This time by.
You can check out our website to find out the full schedule of MaxSpeedTV. Just go to MaxSpeedTV.com, and there's our full schedule. We do broadcast every single night of the week here, folks. We will be off for a couple of Tuesday nights here coming up. I think we got about 3 Tuesday nights off as Nork gets ready for their next season. But we are going to be covering a special event on October 24th for a league. I haven't got the name of the league yet. The guy just emailed me today about it, but we'll be announcing that here shortly. We got to get all the specifics squared away with them, and but that'll be a special event just on October 24th. So that'll be fun.
All right, pace car heads back for pit road. There's a green flag immediately. We're back underway here at Iowa Speedway. What a good restart there for Scott Brinson.
Oh, yeah. Now he's out in the clean air. Roles are reversed a little bit, and Michael's back in that dirty air.
Yeah.
Here comes Nate Siefker up on Kevin O'Brien looking underneath. Man, is he on a move or what?
Yeah, and he was in an incident there, but he's working back from that. And that's good
I'm telling you. Yes. Michael Jeans. Wow, him and Scott.
Wow.
Oh, man, a lot of blocking going on there.
Man, that looked hairy.
30 to go at the line. 30 laps to go, folks. Jeans with a good, solid run on the outside. He's there.
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, my gosh, look at the blocking going on.
Here comes Siefker now into the picture. He's looking to get in on this.
Yeah, that's not what these guys wanted to see either. But the more they race, the more Siefker can close up on them.
Oh, of course.
Jeans comes down onto the bottom. Oh, almost contact.
Man, Jean's car got a little wiggly right there.
Yeah, it did.
He's going to take the lead from Brinson. They're about to go 3 wide, but Brinson backs out and says, no, I don't think I'm ready for that just quite yet.
No, Siefker. Boy, he was right there looking the inside of Brinson, but man, these guys are racing it up. And Gene's back to the front. This is not what Scott wanted to see.
No, because Scott's got Nate on the back of him here. Nate's looking to the inside.
And there he goes into second. Brinson back to third.
Drive right there from Nate Siefker. Oh, we got caution.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Kevin O'Brien.
Oh, that wasn't good.
No.
After the solid run he was having, oh no.
Yeah. Like some contact from another driver there. I'll go back and take a look.
Yeah, I'm looking at it here now. He's got somebody behind him there. Mark Robertson. Mark comes up on the inside.
Below it. Oh, yeah, that was a couple of conflicts there. Looked like Mark Robertson just come up the track a little bit, kind of got some aero push off the car in front of him, and that pushed Kevin up the track, and then the car behind Kevin got into him, too, and got him spun around.
Yeah, I'm watching here now, but okay, I see. Okay, I'm trying to see how this is going to happen because Gary Bauer's right there. Okay, Mark come up the hill. Yep, forced him up the hill, and then Gary Bauer got into the back of him and spun him. Oh my, that's a bummer right there for.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think Kevin's going to have a whole bunch of damage, but enough that I hope he's got a reset to use to get back out there. Because he was running great.
Looking at Kevin's car right now, he has some major left side front wing damage. And if he doesn't have his quick fix, that right there will slow his car down, even on a short track like this.
Yeah, it's not even driving straight. It's kind of, I think the left front's all jacked up in the air, and it's not running right now at all. So.
No. Yeah, so hopefully when the pits open up here for him, he has his quick fix left.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that did put him a lap down, though.
It did, yeah. Wow, only 6 cars on the lead lap, right? 7, excuse me.
Yeah,
7 cars on the lead lap.
Brinson stopped to get fuel. Him, Mark Robertson, Mark McFadden, they stopped to get, tires. I don't know about fuel. They might not have taken any fuel.
But fresh tires here will be a great opportunity for them here.
Yes, definitely. And they're not that far back. Scott's only in 4th, so he'll be starting not far right behind Michael Jean. So, well, let's get one more guy up here before this race is over and talk to him. Pick a guy, Jeff, and talk to him.
All right. Well, let's see here. Who do we? Let's talk to Nate here. Let's find him here. Nate Seifker, you got a copy? Nate?
Tell me he don't have a mic. Nate Seifker, you got a copy? Okay, well, pick another one.
Well, let's talk to Michael Jeans. Or did you talk to him earlier?
No.
Okay. Michael Jeans, you got a copy?
Maybe. Is it good or bad?
Maybe. Well, Michael, tell us about the run you've been having out there tonight. Wow, just dominating performance. You've led the most laps. You've been up front racing with Scott Brinson and Nate Seifker here all night long. Just tell us how the car feels and what gave you this dominating performance tonight here around Iowa.
Just lucky. I don't know. I love this track. It's a fun place, and I don't know. I've been having fun. I got really scared. You know, we had that caution, and I got caught a lap down, but I was the lucky dog. So it's just been. I've just been lucky today.
Yeah, you can say that again, and you got the lucky dog. So luck's on your side tonight here at Iowa Speedway. Well, how does the car feel tonight? Like, what lane do you think that your car feels best in, high or low?
Well, at the beginning of the run, you can really run low, run right around the bottom and make good time. But as the tires wear, you kind of move up the track. And I mean, we were running all the way up in the 3rd lane there in 3 and 4 for a while, but the bump too big to do that in 1 and 2, so you're kind of in the middle. But I don't know. It's exciting. This is going to be exciting. The last 20 laps here.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it will be. Well, you got the 1 to go, so you're getting ready to go here. Good luck, Michael. Hopefully we'll talk to you here later on in the race.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. There ain't no doubt about that.
Yes.
Now you got Seifker up here, Steve Gauthier, Scott Brinson, Mark Robertson, Ernie Ludwig back on the lead lap, Mark McFadden back on the lead lap.
Hey, it's great.
Yeah, it's going to get exciting. All right, pace car makes that hard left turn, and here we go. On the loud pedal, Michael Jean's green is out. Gauthier moves right into third, ahead of Scott Brinson. Side-by-side battle back here between Ernie Ludwig and Mark Robertson. Here comes the lap car of Matt Hummel up into the picture here. He is running in 11th, actually 2 laps down.
Wow, I tell you, I think Michael...
Oh, we got a spin there. Somebody spun. Chris Walker, I believe it was, but no caution.
Yeah, it was Chris, but no caution. Yeah, there was no cars behind him when that happened, so iRacing deemed no traffic in trouble, so they said he was cleared. He got back going. No caution, I was figuring.
He's trying to get back up onto the track and get going again, but boy, these guys up front here are really giving Michael Jeans a tough time. Siefker all over the back of him.
Yeah, it looks like
takes a
Siefker
look.
Can't really find a way to get around him here. He looked to the high side, looked to the low side.
He got him. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That was close.
Michael Jean's fighting back on the bottom here. He done the crossover, and he's going to get him. Wow, Nate's going back now. Steve Gauthier's coming up here.
Oh, spin by Scott Brinson got into Gauthier. Oh, my word.
That was a hard crash right there.
Yep.
Wow, somebody got into Steve. I don't know who that was.
Scott Brinson.
No, somebody after that.
Oh yeah. Well, hold on a minute here, because I got to get this camera. I don't know why I keep setting it and it won't stay, but let's ride along here with Steve Gauthier. Now he's running in third. Oh, he sees what's going on up front there. And there's where Nate Siefker gets by Michael Jeans. Michael Jeans comes right back. Gauthier comes up. And now it looks like he may have checked up just a little bit coming into the turn. I think he got a little tight right there. May got a little arrow push. Did catch the yellow line, backed out. And this is where Scott kind of reeled him right in. Didn't know which way to go because, boy, Gauthier was all over the track right there.
Yeah. Wow.
And then he gets hit again. Oh, my.
Paul Crumright was
Paul got it. Oh, gosh.
I knew I saw another car hit him after Scott did there. I was like, who was that? And it was Paul.
Yeah, and Mark Robertson got into that, too. So both of them, Mark's up onto the wall. Golly. Paul Crumright he's pretty much out. Yep, he's out of the race.
He took his car behind the wall.
Okay, well, back up live. We still haven't got anybody to come to pit road yet. Mark Robertson's out of the race, so we're losing guys left and right now. We're down to 12 cars left in this race.
Yeah, and only 5 are on the lead lap right now, but there are 3 that's possibly about to get their lap back if they don't pit.
And we've had 8 cautions.
Oh, what just happened right there? Who was that?
For 38 laps.
Somebody just spun out of her pacing there. I couldn't tell who that one was.
That's a lot of caution laps.
Yeah.
Gonna have about 40 caution laps here with 8 cautions. That's quite a bit.
It is. Oh, wow. Steve Gauthier has heavy damage to his car. I just noticed his left rear wheel is not even turning. It's locked up.
Oh, my, yep. Oh, he's coming to pit road.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I hope he's got a reset, or at least they can fix that quick.
Yeah. Oh, Mark Robertson, Chris Walker, they take their cars behind the wall now. Wow.
Man. Getting brutal out here in the closing laps.
Yeah. Well, Michael Jean said it would be.
So. Yep. Yes, sir. 8 cautions, 39 laps. Right now, it's going to be 40 here next time by. 40 laps out of 172. Yep, interesting. Well, I don't know how much damage. I don't think Scott's really got any damage. Well, let's get down here and look at Scott's car a little closer. I don't think he got any damage from that contact.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
If he did, it was ever so slightly. And
Yeah.
It won't be enough to affect the handling of that car, I don't believe.
Oh. It looks to be okay. I mean, I don't notice anything, so I think he'll be all right.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Now these guys out here burning off fuel, trying to make the car later. All right, caution lights are off. Cars are doubling up. We're going back green. Seifker still trying to get that win from Michael Jeans. It's going to be a hard-fought battle. Scott Brinson in there. Mark McFadden now, 4th. Wow, man, we've got some guys up here. What about Gauthier? Did he get his car fixed? Nope. Still dragging that back wheel.
Yeah, he's still dragging that back wheel. Wow, he's going to restart the race that way? Uh-oh.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I don't think that's going to go there. That might make him spinning out.
That could be a glitch, too. I don't... I've seen that a long time ago. I don't know if you were here or not when that happened to Travis Browder. The car was all jacked up, and two wheels weren't even turning. And he tried to drive it that way. Base car's in! And this could be the final restart. We'll see. Keep an eye on Gauthier and see how he's running.
Yeah.
See if that car might be all right. I don't know.
Oh, he's slow off the pace. He's spinning. Oh, man. He caught it, though.
Oh, yeah.
He's track.
That car is... He can't drive it that way.
No, he can't. That wheel's locked up. It's got heavy damage. Wow, it's even got the right front wheel off the ground right now.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Brinson to the inside of Seifker. I don't know if he can make it. I don't know. He's got a pretty good run this time coming out of 4. I think he's going to take over that second place. He does. He's got fresher tires than both of these guys up here.
Yeah.
A little bit, like 4 or 5 lap fresher tires, so that could make a difference. But with Michael Jeans being out in that clean air, that's going to make a huge difference for him. Those guys are dancing all over the track trying to follow that draft of Michael Jeans. I'll tell you what, Brinson's closing. He's down to 2/10.
Yeah.
Mark McFadden hanging on to 4th. And I think he's got that because the closest one's Kevin O'Brien, and he's way back in 5th
like
place.
3 seconds off. Yeah.
Yeah, he's way back about a second and a half from Mark McFadden.
Well, you can see Scott Brinson there on the straightaways. He's moving back. He's trying to break the draft from the car behind.
Yep.
So he can keep up with the leader.
I don't know if he's got something planned up because it's coming to 4 to go. He better get busy here.
Wow,
they look like...
Wow, look at Snake right there.
Yeah, like a snake following him. Michael trying to break it. Those guys trying to hang on to the draft.
Wow.
You don't think draft's important? No, you better think again. Here they come. 3 to go.
Wow, here they go again. The crazy thing is, Michael's trying to break those two's draft while Scott's trying to keep it and break the draft from Nate, and then Nate's trying to keep both of them. So that's just crazy.
Well, it's looking like maybe Nate might not have anything to get back up there. I don't know, but they're coming to 2 to go this time by Michael Jeans. 2 more laps to hold off Scott Brinson, and he will lead the most laps here tonight. He'll lead 129 laps if he can win this.
Wow, white flag.
Unbelievable dominance here tonight by Michael Jeans. I guess that's why he's got a 30-point advantage coming into tonight, huh?
He's going to have an even more advantage after tonight if he can get back around to the start finish line here. Wow.
All right, here they go. At the line, it's going to be Michael Jeans for the win. Congratulations. Awesome job for him.
Yep, Scott Brinson will come home second, and Nate Seifker in third.
Awesome run.
Mark
Well,
McFadden will come home fourth.
very good. Well, let me get Michael Jeans up here, and you can get the rest of them up here. Michael Jeans, you got a copy.
Yes, sir, I do.
Nice win out there, Michael. Man, you guys look like a snake going down that front stretch. They were following you everywhere you went. Tell me about the end of that thing with that last caution.
Yeah, I was really worried there, but Scott, had a lot fresher tires.
Yep.
And, just had to get the right jump and then, trying not to wash up coming out of 2 and out of 4 so he could get underneath me like I did to him. So it was, just trying to stay in front of him, anticipate where he was so I could feed him that dirty air to keep him behind me.
That's right. Well, it all worked out great, man. You come out of here leading 129 laps. What a dominating performance, I got to say, man. That was pretty awesome. That should help extend that point lead out maybe just by a couple more points because Scott did finish right behind you, so pretty close. But anybody you want to thank for this win, Michael?
My teammates at Blackadder Motorsports, Jake had internet issues, so he stayed in and spotted for us when he could, and then he come out and tried to run. But working with Ernie and Chris and Steve, I hate to, Steve and Scott got into it there, but that's good hard racing.
Yep.
My beautiful patient girlfriend over there for letting me do this with y'all every Wednesday night. So, Rudy, you, Scott, y'all do a great job. I love running, on your channel and in this league.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, Michael, it's good to see you out there running this good. I know it's a long ways off yet. You guys got a long season ahead of you, but, with that much of a points lead, that's got to really feel good, that you can come out here and be that competitive and continue to hold that points lead. That's got to really feel good.
It does. But I know last year, with Chase had a pretty good lead there, and he had some bad races, and it all got tightened back up there at the end. So, of course, long way to go. I'm not going to think too far into that, but I hate Chase. I hate that Chase can't be here to race with us. So,
yeah,
like I said, racing with him and Scott, they make me better. So I like racing with fast guys.
Well, it's showing, Michael. Congrats on your victory, man. We can't wait to see what you can do next week.
Yep. Spawn's going to be fun. I need to get busy on that one.
Yes, sir. All right, moving on to second place. Thank you there, Michael. Jeff, you got second?
Yeah. Scott Brinson, you got a copy.
Yeah, what's going on, Jeff?
Hey, Scott, man, tell us about that run you had out there tonight. You come into this race 30 points behind Michael, and it looks like he's just getting more on you here tonight at Iowa. But you got second again, so it's going to, give you more points towards second place. So tell us about your run and what it's going to take to get up to Michael.
Yeah, well, I feel like I let one slip away, but at the same time, Michael was pretty damn fast out there tonight. He got by me there early in the race when I got by him. I couldn't hold him off, and then late in the race, when I really needed to hold him off, I couldn't hold him off. So, it pretty much spoke for itself. I think Mark Walker, I'm not sure what happened to Mark Walker early on in the race, but I want to know what his secret was on tires because, man, he ran me and Michael down early, but Michael was fast all night long, and I felt like I just had to keep him behind me, and I was doing everything I could, and I thought that maybe I'd waited just long enough to where I could run that high side and pinch him down, and I either didn't do a good enough job holding him down once he got up underneath me, or I was just wrong about I didn't wait long enough. But eventually, the arrow kicks in and you can keep him behind you, but it just didn't happen for me.
He wasn't scared.
Nah, man, he's like you said, it's showing. Yeah, he's like a shark in the waters right now. He can smell the championship, and it's like Chase Hudson in a new form, man. This guy is a beast right now. So,
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man, Michael, you're tearing it up right now. It's like something just started clicking there at the end of last season, and ever since, man, you've definitely taken it to another level. So, but yeah, it's a long way to go, and I'm going to be within shouting distance, but he's starting to become a little dot up in my windshield there.
Yeah, I say so. Cue the Jaws music, huh?
Yeah, pretty much, man. That's how it feels. I feel like chum.
Well, Well, Scott, we're not halfway through the season here yet in your series, getting close though. But tracks that are coming up on the schedule next, what's kind of in your forte or wheelhouse where you think you might be able to close in on Michael for the points run?
Well, I'm hoping to have a good run at Spa. I've been practicing a little bit here since yesterday. I didn't get on it till yesterday, but I did a little bit of practicing yesterday. And
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully we have a good turnout. Last road race we had, it wasn't a very good turnout, so I'm hoping that at least some guys show up, put in some time. It's going to be a long race, but it's going to be fun. Then after that's Kansas and then Indy, man. So these next 3 tracks I'm really looking forward to, and I got to make up some ground. So I just haven't had much luck this season, and then I've had a couple second-place finishes. Only got that 1 win. That was the first time I'd won since June, so I need to get back to racing more. I really haven't been racing as much, and I think it's showing on my part a little bit too. So I know what I'm going to be doing here in the next week.
I hear you on that one. Well, Scott, I asked everybody else we interviewed tonight this question, but to your knowledge of driving Indy cars around Iowa, how did the track feel to you tonight? Could you run the bottom on the shorter runs and get the high side on the longer runs, or what area felt best to you to run tonight?
Well, I think Mark Walker showed it best there to run the high side and save the tires, because if you were diving down on the corner, just eating up the tires, and by halfway through the run, you really started to notice it. So I started running the higher groove, but the only thing with that, it's hard to keep up there early in the run. And, you got to have a really long run for that to pay off. And obviously we didn't have any long runs there at the end. But the track, other than that, you could pretty much drive it wherever you wanted to. So it was just a matter of how much you wanted to eat up the tire. And, I thought maybe the tires would play a bigger role there at the end, but Michael had enough tire left on that car to hold me off. And like I said, man, he was just the class of the field tonight. He earned it. So
that was 48 laps on my tires at the end there.
Wow.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Yeah, an amazing job. Well, Scott, congratulations on your second place finish tonight here at Iowa. Do you have anybody you'd like to give thanks or shout out to?
Yeah, first off, I want to start with my teammate, Kevin O'Brien. I always forget my teammates. I'm going to start off tonight with my teammates. He finished 5th tonight. Good run for him, man. We started a couple of restarts there at the end, 1 and 2. Boy, had it stayed green when we restarted 1 and 2 and all them lap cars were behind us, we would have went green to the end. That would have been beautiful, but we don't live in a perfect world. So, but I want to send a shout out to Paul Crumry and Nate. Nate sat in there with us. He did a good job. He brought home a 3rd place finish tonight. So good job to him. Mark McFadden, great job finishing 4th place. Did you get a good look at Mark McFadden's car there, Rudy? Boy,
yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's beautiful.
He was hoping you did. So.
Oh, yeah.
But I also want to send a shout out to my other teammate, Paul Crumry, back there. He didn't have much luck tonight, but it's always good running with Paul. And Paul sponsored this race tonight. So I want to thank Paul for sponsoring this race and always showing up and just being my friend and all that good stuff. So, I look forward to these Wednesday night races, and I thank these guys for showing up and keeping this thing going every Wednesday night.
Yeah, it's some money. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just wanted to say I was going to thank you and Jeff, too, for calling the race and always being up in the booth, man. I appreciate that. What were you going to say?
Oh, you had some money yet? You were giving away tonight or something, too?
Paul will be giving Michael $10 and me and Nate $5, and then I'm going to give $5 away to the biggest mover, which looks like that was Mark McFadden tonight with 13 positions. So Mark will be getting $5.
Awesome. Awesome. Very good.
And while we're at it, I want to say hi to my mom. Mom, I love you. I want to say hi to Brittany. Brittany, I love you. And the kids, Faith and Hayden, I love you guys too. And tried to bring home a win tonight, but it didn't happen. Better luck next time. But at least we tried tonight. We got a good finish. It wasn't a bad finish. And we got some points tonight. We're just going to have to make up for it here in these next few races.
Yes, sir. Wasn't a bad finish, and still a good points night, but up short, sadly, of a second place finish. Well, congratulations, Scott, and good luck in your efforts next week at Spa.
Thank you, sir. And Mr. Jeans, man, enjoy that milk. I know we're not at Indy, but go drink yourself a big glass of milk and have some cookies, man. You earned it.
Ice cream.
Ice
There
cream.
you go.
There you go.
There you go. Well, hell, have a nice big glass, tall glass of milk with some ice cream. That's always good.
Hey, you could have cookies and cream ice cream.
There you go.
Yeah, that's all I buy.
All right.
Good way, Michael.
Or that's all Amanda buys. I don't buy nothing. That's all she
All right, we got Nate Seifker here. Nate, you got a copy?
Oh, he left.
His mic doesn't work. He actually just poked me. His mic's not working.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Well,
is McFadden still around? You want to
yeah,
interview him?
I hold on. Okay, just give me a minute. I'm one thing at a time. Okay. I wanted to wish congratulations there to Nate Seifker for finishing third. So he was in the money. He gets $5. And then we're going to move on to Mark McFadden for a solid run here tonight with the Tom Petty. Man, that's a heck of a paint scheme on it. Mark, you got a copy?
10-4 I do, Rudy.
Wow, that's an amazing paint job, man. Did you paint that?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
I'm not a painter, but put her together. It took me about 3 days.
Well, I'll tell you what, it looks pretty good. I like the free falling on the side, and then what's it say on the back? Oh God, this.
I won't back down.
Yeah, I won't back down. Thank you.
And it's also got MaxTV on the front wing, little side finals there.
Yeah, we did a kind of a profile shot of it there earlier when you were going around, and yeah, it looks very nice. Well, tell us about your run out there tonight, Mark. You come from almost dead last in the field, 17th up to 4th.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest here. I didn't qualify, so I don't qualify for the $5. That'll go to somebody else.
Oh yeah, I missed that.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's fine. Just like I always do. I usually try to give. I don't race too hard. I have to apologize to Paul Crumry. I got into him a little bit. And while I'm talking about Paul, I'm sorry, I had the boom way up here. I'd like to also thank Paul and Crumbs Customs for their sponsoring tonight.
Oh, very good, very good. Well, Mark, I'll tell you what, that was one heck of a run you had out there tonight. I got to give it up to you, man. Tell us about Iowa. I know, this isn't my favorite track, but a lot of you guys really like this track. Tell me what the racing was like out there.
I like Iowa. It's got it's a great setup tonight. It was fantastic. It's believe it or not, even for a small track, it's still very line sensitive. You've got to hit it right on, or you can lose 2/10. And racing with these guys, losing 2/10 a lap, you're not going to be competitive.
Nope, that's a fact.
But this is, I think, two races in a row I finished in the top 4, so I'm starting to do better. Never see a win in my future, but I was only going to race
never.
Yeah, I was only going to race a part-time season this year, but I've been having such a good run, it's making it hard for me to step away.
I understand that. I can understand that one, Mark. I'll tell you what. Well, that was a solid run tonight. I got to give it up, man. That's pretty awesome. You put the Canadian Mark McFadden right in 4th place. That's pretty cool.
Well, thanks very much, Rudy. It's a lot of fun, and there's times it's frustrating. I have to admit, at the beginning of the race, when Michael Jeans was coming up behind me, I thought, oh no, before the first pit stop, I'm going to get lapped. But it worked out, and just being there is all you have to do.
That's right. All right. Well, anybody you want to thank for this good run here you had tonight?
Absolutely. I mean, first of all, Rudy, to you and MaxSpeedTV always do a great job. I see you have a co-host tonight there, and Jeff. Want to say hi to Jeff. Hey. Thanks, Scott, for all the work he does in this league and all the questions he's got to answer and the insane messages I send to him all the time. They're a little bit off the wall. And again, I just got to thank Crumbs Customs for what they do, and to everybody that sponsors these races, and especially to the people that actually tune in and watch us race. It means a lot to us to sit back and watch race and know people were watching us.
Oh yeah, man. Let me see what the peak was here tonight. It was about 25. I know iRacing had a big event going on tonight, so Skip Barber thing or whatever. But yeah, we had about 25 viewers there at the peak. So I think a lot of people were really enjoying it. They were having a good time in chat. I know that. So yeah, you guys got some fans.
That's good, and it's good to mix it up a little bit. And I know you're going to ask me about the next 2 tracks, so I'll tell you, Spa, I'll be there. Have some fun on the road. Just again, I'll hang at the back and see what happens. And Kansas, I'm looking forward to Kansas. That's a good track. I like it. I'm actually running a chase race there tomorrow night.
Oh wow! So you're going to get a little practice on that track. Good.
Yeah, I am in a Xfinity car, but whatever.
Yeah, it's still practice on the track, All right, Mark. Well,
Absolutely.
thanks for talking with us. Congrats on 4th place. That was pretty awesome. And sorry you didn't get the money. You had to qualify. I guess
That's
that's a league
okay.
rule.
The only
Well,
money I've ever won here is the money I put up. So
well,
Yeah, that's true. That's a kicker, isn't it?
that's okay.
well. I just wanted to throw one thing in there while we're just sitting here, kind of shooting the bull. Scott, you know what? You do have a great league here, and you guys have come leaps and bounds over the last couple of years, and I know it was tough getting a lot of people to come and race with you, and a lot of people didn't really like the Indy cars, but I'll tell you what, it's really turned around, and you've got a heck of a league going on now, and man, you guys put on some great shows.
I appreciate that, man. It's still, it's still tough. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Anybody running to league will tell you it's not easy work running a league. So I try to keep it as laid back as possible, and it's still not easy. So,
yep.
It's just hard getting car counts, every week at all these different tracks. As it shows a couple weeks ago, not everybody wants to race all the tracks that are on the schedule. So.
Well, that's what Jeff and I were talking about there just before the race tonight. Him having problems finding people to race in his league too. And I know it's hard work, and I did it for, gosh, I don't know, 3 or 4 years there with Maximum Speed Racing, and oh man, it was just unrelentless. You get the hate mail and trying to get people to race and try to get clean drivers, and it's just tough, and especially in these cars, open wheel like this. Boy, you just get too much damage on that car, and it's just terrible. But I'm glad that everything's been working out for you, and man, you have been having some good shows here lately. So good luck next week, all of you, all the drivers. I wish them the best of luck at Spa, and we'll be here to cover it. So. God forbidding, right on, I don't sleep through it or something again. But
I'm just hoping we get double digits for a car count. We only got 9 at Phillip Island, which I was kind of shocked, which tied our league low one other time, which was Spa of all places. We got 9 the very first time we ran it. So I'm hoping that we can at least get some cars to show up, and we can have a good race.
And I know
let's move on to Kansas. We only got 2 road races after Spa, so then we got 12 races left after that. So, and only 2 of them are road courses. So the turnout should be pretty solid the rest of the way.
And Spa is such a good track too. I love that track. It's technical, but there's some nice straightaways where you can get some good speed build up, and a lot of tight corners, and I know you said you've practiced it a little bit. Have you had any problems making those tight turns? Because I know these cars don't really make too tight of turns.
No, and I want to take the first chance I got here to thank Michael Jeans for providing the setup for next week's race. I don't know where he got it, but I took it out there and I ran a handful of laps, and I was like, okay, I don't need to test this anymore. This is solid. and that was a few days ago. And then yesterday I finally sat down and tried the setup and ran it through a whole run. Oh yeah, and it's nice. There should be no problems as long as people put in the time and effort. There should be no problem keeping the car on the track. The weather and the setup are a nice combination. So there's a little bit of difficulty to it, but it's not extreme. So
yeah, and you're making that setup available in your Facebook page too.
No, it's always here in the TeamSpeak file browser. All the league members are well aware. I keep them well informed of when the setups go in the box, and they know where to find it and all that stuff. So pretty good little method we got going here, and it's available well in time before the races. Sometimes I'm guilty of not getting it out till a few days before, but it's always 2 or 3 days before, so people have more than enough time to turn some laps and get some practice in. Sometimes life just gets in the way, and I just can't get to the setup for a couple of days. So, or I'm just burnt out. And sometimes I just get tired of iRacing. So I'm like everybody else. And just to touch a little bit on how long the league has been around and stuff, and how I've been able to keep it going. I take it a part of me running my fantasy football league at $130 a team for the last 18 years, and getting people to pay $130 to play fantasy football, and it's on that kind of level. And I've managed that and kept that going, dealt with all that drama along the way. And trust me, there's been enough drama with money involved. People, these are your people, and them not wanting to pay up at the end. So we've had some issues with some people along the way, but a lot of good people in that league that have been there since the very beginning. That's been the core foundation of that league. So it's kind of helped carry over into the iRacing part of it. Cause there's been times where I've just I've had enough of it. And then, after a couple of days, I'm like, well, after you huff and puff for a couple of days, how it is, Rudy.
Oh, yeah.
The same way with these broadcasts, man.
Oh, yeah, I know it.
It wears on you after a while, man.
It does.
And the competition level makes it even worse when you're out here running with guys like Hudson and Jeans and some of these other guys that have been here in the past, wheel to wheel every week. And then you don't get them finishes, or you get wrecked out, and it's sometimes over some things that didn't need to go down, but somebody just had a brain lapse, and you're caught up in it. So, which has been happening to me quite a bit for the last 2 months. So, I didn't win tonight, but it's still a good finish, and at least I've got to win this season, and we're just gonna try to get through this season as far as the league goes, and we'll take her from there. But I appreciate all your kind words and you guys always being here to broadcast the race. And while Bob's in here, I want to thank him too, because he's been a part of the show too on MaxSpeedTV too. So
yes, sir.
Gracias, Bob. I don't think he's there, but anyway, man, I'll let you finish up, buddy.
All right, let's run down through the results here. Michael Jean's coming home with the win. Scott Brinson will finish second. Nate Siefker in third. Mark McFadden fourth. Kevin O'Brien fifth. Ernie Ludwig coming back and finishing sixth. Matt Hummel seventh. Gary Bauer eighth. Mark Walker ninth. And Matt Burkhart in 10th place. Jeff?
Yeah, we got Bob Riley finishing in 11th place tonight. Steve Gauthier will finish in 12th. Mark Robertson will finish 13th. Paul Krumrye will finish in 14th. Chris Walker in 15th. Lee Bedsall will finish in 16th. Craig Hawkins in 17th. And Jake Fox will run out the field, finishing in the 18th position. And Brad Truax did not start this race.
Brad and his internet problems.
Yeah, I know it. All right, well, again, congratulations to tonight's winner, Michael Jeans, for Top Fuel Racing. Thanks for tuning in tonight on MaxSpeedTV. Until next time, folks, stay safe and have a good night.